Back home after a busy day at work. What's been going on in here? Looks like Virtual Daggerwin's been having a fight with the farming simulator boxes. But there's even one in the sink. Demolition company? He must have bought that one recently. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Looks like the grass grew pretty quickly. We're talking about grass. We actually do have this grass over here, which once again is ready to cut, and it hasn't been. Oh, it has been fertilised somehow, 50%. I don't remember fertilising it, but I do remember saying that we needed to put some digestate onto here, but we never had the time because I've been so busy in the other fields, such as the sugar beet field just over here, the corn field, and also the sunflower field. So today we really do need to crack on with getting these fields harvested, but I do have a goal, something to work towards, and that is what I mentioned in the previous episode, to build a much bigger pig farm over in the main yard. Then we can probably turn this area into maybe a cow farm, a very small cow farm, or we could just connect it to the other field and make it one big field. So many things that we could potentially do. So I'm hoping to build the pig farm today if we can afford it. I know they're not cheap. It's pretty expensive, but yes, we also do have a few things to sell, such as the bales, except the price for bales is once again going down. Is the price for the canola straw ever good? I suppose it's already a good price by default. Right, anyway, so we are just going to do a bit more sugar beet harvesting. We're not going to do it all, just a little bit. We're going to sell it, unless of course the price is good. My plan wasn't to do it all. Let's just see here very quickly. I actually don't know what a good price is, but we can put them into the BGA, £189. Bearing in mind I play on hard mode, I think that is actually reasonable. It's not amazing, but reasonable is good enough. So yes, we'll sell some. We'll put it in the BGA, and then we'll rest soon because it is, what is it, 3 PM. Despite the introduction, and once we've rested we'll have some money in from the placeables and from the BGA. We can then hopefully put our money into a pig farm. We actually have loads of pigs, absolutely loads, so we are off. Yeah, we're not going to be doing as much harvesting as the previous episode because that was pretty full on. Now obviously if I was not recording videos here, I would just probably harvest the whole field in one go, but I like to mix things up a bit. And it's nice to spread the work over several episodes, because when you have a good machine like this, you don't want to just use it once and never see it again. Unlikely in this series since we do own it, but if we were renting it, we probably wouldn't see it again. So yes, I'm going to crack on, try not to miss nothing. And yes, when we have a full trailer, which won't be too hard to achieve, we'll go over to the BGA in the yard and we'll get it all processed. So it looks like 42% for every pass of the field. It's not bad. Yes, this is going to be it. The trailer is almost full anyway. It won't be too long until we finish the field, but yeah, probably tomorrow. We have other stuff to focus on today, and I've just realised that we do still have all that straw in those two fields, and also a very small strip of corn left to harvest, so we'll get that done. That'll be the next thing we do, and if the price for the corn stalk straw is good, then we could potentially make a lot of money today. We'll get it baled up or picked up with a loading wagon and taken to the sell point. Almost there. There we go. Yeah, so it's 10,000 litres every time. It doesn't feel like it because it fills up so quickly. I think if we didn't have the BGA, it would be a bit of an issue, since that's where we're getting the better price. Right, okay. So that is the trailer full. We'll leave the rest in here for now. 18,500 litres. Which is not a huge amount of money when you convert it to money. Which is why I was doing pig food. But I think we have enough pig food for now. We could never have too much, I suppose, but if you were thinking about it in a realistic sort of way, we would have so much that it would never get used, and it would just probably rot away. And we can always make more. Like if we do potatoes, we'll get more pig food from that. The other thing, of course, was the actual pit over there was getting extremely full, and you can't really level it. So it makes it very difficult to put more in. Yep, so no money immediately, should be paid at midnight, and I suppose we're going to get some digestate out of this. Anyway, I suppose I should start preparing the combine harvester for the 1 minute it's going to be running. Just a very small piece. And then, yes, I think probably a loading wagon would be a good idea. I'll keep thinking about it, because we could bale it, but maybe a loading wagon would be easier. You can fit more litres onto a trailer with bales, because it really compacts it down, obviously, instead of it being loose. But it just depends if it's actually faster. Is it faster? I think it's debatable. It's probably very similar. Okay, this trailer is a bit wider than the other two, but it does still fit in here. There we go. Okay, so yes, the combine. Yeah, very soon we'll be able to sell some sheep's wool. Here we go. Your job today is going to be short-lived, but it's still an important job. There's not much point in bringing a trailer over for this. We'll just unload it straight into the pig's trough. Although, come to think of it, is it possible to transfer food from one animal enclosure to another? I don't think it is. Unfold. I think I unfolded it. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, we don't want to waste it. Maybe I should keep it in the combine for now. Let the pigs consume what they've got. Actually, come to think of it, it is possible to transfer the feed, but only, as far as I'm aware, through the XML file. I've done that many times before. Although, admittedly, not really much on FS19. I did it all the time on FS17, but I've never really had the need to on this version. So yeah, I suppose that could be where, if I record how much of each ingredient they have, or each feed they have, and then transfer those numbers, that could work. Anyway, let's get this finished off. Try and keep the straw neat. There isn't too much straw. I'm going to go with the loading wagon approach. It saves quite a bit of messing around, but potentially more trips to the sell point. Okay, come back for that piece. So what would you like to see in this series in the future? Because I'm far from being done with it. I am really enjoying it. We're definitely going to hit a year. I think it's a year in July or August. I think, yeah, that would be about the time when we are considering changing, but not necessarily. It's very tricky to foresee the future with something like this. And we're done. 1,639 litres. What I am looking forward to doing is a comparison between the base map, like when you start a new game, and what we have here. I'll have to do it at some point. Maybe at the end. I might wait until the end. But I can already see there's been quite a few changes. But some things remain, like the weeds around the rocks over there. I've never touched them. I just think it brings a more natural feel to it, even though it looks a little bit messy. And of course the leaning silos, which arguably are very early Starship prototypes. Anyway, yes, what we're going to do is get that loading wagon. I think probably the John Deere is going to be the best tractor, but it's going to have a wheel change because we're currently on these. That was for compacting the sugar beet for pig food. Yeah, we need to have a tidy up, and they need to be changed. They've been good, but I think it is time that we have just an all-in-one seed drill instead of 3 connected together. We have a weight on the back. I think if I put the weight just over here for now, pop that there. We can do this in just a second. That trailer needs to be put away. Should be free. Yep. We can have wheel weights as well for free. I don't know if they're just included or if I've already paid for them. Maybe I should have had the front 3-point linkage. I think I might have had that originally. Sometimes when you configure something, it does revert back to the standard. We have silage in here, but as I've mentioned, I don't really want to go and put it in their trough. We have silage in here, which is not really an issue. I should be able to put it into the BGA. There's no animals here who will take silage. That would be the cows, so yeah, no point keeping it. It's only a very small amount anyway. And now we can go and pick up the straw. This class Quantum is good. I'm so pleased that one of my viewers recommended it. So do we start with that top field or this one? It really doesn't matter. I think I will start with this one over here. Get it cleared up. Get to see the pigs. Probably have to get the broom out. Yep. Clear their mess up. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Mind out, pigs. Oh, crikey. Headshot. Yes, it was, apparently, according to my viewers, and I definitely don't doubt them, I had four pigs to start off with. Oh, no, I'm not doing anything. I've let go of all controls. You can see the shadow. Okay, I am literally flying a broomstick. So I could just leave my PC and see where we end up. I'll look down, it'll probably knock us off it. Ugh, ah, don't look down. Ooh, what speed was that? It got a good bounce on it. We're deviating. Let's finish off here. There we go. Too much fun, far too much excitement, and now I've missed a piece. We must collect the corn stalks. There is a pig eating the corn stalks. Well, I'm sure they're tasty. And we're going to have to use the terrain editing to remove these ones over here, because they're out of bounds. Looking at the current fill rate, we should be able to get a fair amount into here, maybe the whole field. It's probably going to be about 2 or 3 full loads in total, which isn't too bad. And the only part of it which is actually going to be slow is transporting it to the store, because it's so far away. Oh yes, that's good. So that's quarter full. No, actually I'm going to go with 4 loads. I say 4 to 5. It's going up all the time. No, I'll go with 4. It's okay when you can keep changing your mind. Oh, better leave the pig to eat it for as long as possible. Right then, so onto a time lapse. We're going to go straight to the store in a second. You should be able to see how much money we make, and hopefully the price will remain the same for all the loads that we sell. Well, it's looking likely to be 3 loads in total, of about £5,000 each, so £15,000 just from the straw, from a very small field. That's pretty good. The price may be decreasing though, because we do have the timer times 5, and because we are supplying, the demand is possibly dropping. Let's just see. I haven't actually studied the price at all. 143, so it should be the same. It's about 5,000 and... what was it, 5,004? 5,007, not too sure. Something like that anyway. 5,007, good. Right, so let's get back for the final load. At least I think it's going to be the final load. I keep cutting over here. It would be so nice to actually buy this. All the pieces of land are the same price, and it wouldn't just be this piece, it would be all of that. It's usable land. We could put a field in here, but we're going to get to the stage where we actually have so much land that I can't farm it all. It would just be £85,000 to save 30 seconds, which does seem a bit weird. Doesn't really make much sense. Whoa, that's a bit fast. 15 or 16. Just crossing this land anyway. So there are 2 swaths left to pick up. Let's go and get them. We'll leave it in here for now though. I don't think you can take this to the BGA, but it would be interesting if you could do. There's no price. Not to say that it won't be accepted, but it probably isn't. Right. Yeah, it's not too much left. And then we really will have just that little bit of sugar beet left and we're done. All the arable will have been harvested, which is good. I want to replant all the fields at the same time, keep them all at the same stage. The big question is, what crop do we put in next? I was going to do that one there as sugar beet, but obviously we've already done some sugar beet. But we could still do some more. But I think probably potatoes in that small field behind us, and then we'll have this field and the other big field as the same crop. but at the moment I'm not too sure what it's going to be, because we don't have multi-fruit on this map. I guess if we don't want to have any more crops in at the moment, we could just put oilseed radish in as a green manure. It would seem like a lot of work though, just for that. I didn't think we'd get another 42% of a load here. It's pretty impressive. The price is going up, so we'll wait for the price to get even higher, then we'll sell it. For now, we're just going to go and rest. By the morning, the price will probably be at its highest. Yes, I'm not too sure how much money we're going to have in the morning, but it should be quite good. And I wonder if the price of those bales has gone up. I would like to get them sold, because they're not really any use to me. I should probably check up on the sheep as well, just to see how much water they have. Okay. Sheep, they just need to be tidied up a bit, and the pigs are, yeah, not terrible. They'll be fine. But the brush, oh no, not the brush, is ready to be used over here. I'll probably go flying. Walk sideways. There we go. Yeah, so it's not time to sell any of the wool yet, but we do have some. We have 2 pallets. But it's not really filling up too quickly. The sheep aren't anywhere near as prolific as the pigs are. Well, we did acquire some more money overnight. It's pretty good going. £4,000 from the BGA. That's from a small amount of silage and that trailer load of sugar beet. I don't know what's happening with this. I don't know how long it's going to take to convert to pig food. But we're going to need it for when we have the big pig farm here. 24%. So we're not really ready for the big pig farm, but I would like to get it sort of built, even if we don't have the pigs in there yet. We'll allow them to keep eating the food over at the other place. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to get some modded pig enclosures, or a modded pig farm, instead of the base game ones. Okay, that's not opening. Well, that's concerning. These open, but the animal pen doesn't. I need the animal pen. That's so weird for the category not to open at all. Well, that really is a pickle. I don't know what to do then. I can't think of any reason why the category wouldn't open. After all, I placed the sheep pasture and the other pig pasture. Maybe I've hit the limit for the amount of animal enclosures, but that would be weird. And I think you can still see the category. You can still see all the placeables. Well, I think to finish off with, I'm going to attach this mower to probably the John Deere, and I'm going to cut this area, and then we can very quickly at some point just row it up and throw it into the pit, make a bit more money from silage, as if we haven't done enough silage. And then, yes, the price of those bales, I need to check. The price is improving, but it is not yet time to sell them. So hopefully, in the next episode, we'll be able to finally sell all of those canola bales. Yes, this is going to be a really fast job. Hardly anything to cut at all. And eventually, there will be nothing. Our grassland will be only over there. But we have enough of it, there's plenty of grassland. Not to mention all the neighbouring grassland. We may keep a bit of a grass strip. I don't know yet what it's going to look like. But yeah, I'm just really now concerned about placing a pig farm, if it's not going to give me the option to. Usually I would think there's something which could be the issue, but I really can't think why I wouldn't be able to open the category. It must be a conflicting mod, but I have no idea which one. If anybody knows, I would be really grateful. But yes, the issue is I record my videos in advance, and the next video is scheduled to be recorded before this one is even published. We may have to just forget about the pig farm for an episode, but that's not too bad. We're not really ready yet anyway. So yes, please do post down below any of your suggestions. If you do know, I would love to hear from you, because we do need to sort it out. That is a real pickle. Anyway, yep, let's crack on here. Not going to take long. Almost done it while rambling. I'm pleased about putting the pig food pit just there, because it keeps it away from the rest of the pig farm, and it also gives us the space for the pig farm here. This is the largest area. Okay, just a very small piece left. And there we go. We are done. Yes, I've just been leaving that in the middle of the farmyard essentially. I think we should probably put it away. Once those bales have been sold, I can put some more stuff in the shed over there. The bales are taking up quite a bit of space. But yeah, for now I think just in here will be fine. There we go. Right, so yeah, we have the whole day ahead of us in the next episode. It's only 8:15, so plenty to do. As for the grass field, I don't know what to do with it yet, but it'll most likely just be cut and put into the pit again, but it'll be a while until we do that, because we've done it so many times before. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.